no. There's nobody. There's literally no NPCs in my marketplace.
Welcome to DDOCaSplat Live, where we try and get ourselves almost killed in permadeath.
Wow.
You having fun over there?
It literally took like 2 minutes for the NPCs at the marketplace, all those trainers and stuff, to draw.
Happens sometimes. So we're going to be...
Bitter just signed into...
Oh, excellent. We're going to be without Lessah today, unfortunately. Which is a real shame, because I've really been trying to feed everyone to the Marilith, but I think we might pass it by here.
So you're in Lordsmarch right now?
The 12, because we're doing diplomatic immunity.
All right. Looks like they use the same tools to build Lordsmarch as you're allowed to use to build Neverwinter servers. 'Cause that's what Lordsmarch reminds me of.
Oh, yeah?
Neverwinter Nights.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
For some reason, I thought we did a lot of this stuff already.
It was suggested, but we went into invaders instead.
I think we should just go into the temple instead.
So
We're over level now.
diplomatic immunity is where?
The 12.
I just have to memorize some spells here.
So now that we talked about it off the air, we could talk about it on the air if you guys want. It being the balance changes.
I seriously think they need to start with benchmarking first.
With what?
Benchmarking. So there's a lot of posts on the forums right now that are like, this is OP, it needs to be nerfed. This thing sucks, it needs to be buffed. It's like, what is the benchmark? Before any nerfs or buffs happened, period, before the Bard pass, before Swashbuckler happened, what needed to occur is for them to publish something that says, here's our benchmark for balancing classes when we do revamps. This is what classes should be doing. And then any feedback on whether or not it's overpowered, underpowered, or whatever can be compared to that benchmark and not, not completely subjective, like, this guy's warlock is owning the quest more than my completionist character is. Oh my god, they need to be nerfed. That kind of stuff just needs to stop. If they had a benchmark, it could be compared to the actual benchmark rather than compared to what I feel everybody's comparing it to, which is elite difficulty should be designed around me. My capabilities are what elite difficulty should be. And if I have a hard time with it, but I can still complete it, it's balanced. And if I can't complete it, then it needs to be toned down. And if I have too easy of a time in it, then it needs to be ramped up. Because every player is different, you're not going to get any balance out of that. If the devs drink the forum Kool-Aid, they're going to nerf everything because everything gets requested to be nerfed after it's revamped. Every single time. Swashbuckler, the people were just demanding nerfs for it. Paladin, people are still demanding nerfs for it, and it's already been nerfed once. Barbarian, people are demanding nerfs for the self-healing because they think it's OP. Warlock just raffle stomps everything apparently on the forums, even though I rarely see this happen in game. At least to the point where it would match the hyperbole on the forums. Apparently, according to the forum Kool-Aid, Ranger is the highest DPS in the game. I don't see any crazy Ranger explosion happening where everybody and their mother's uncle's playing Rangers. So I don't know. I mean, if there's no benchmark, then this kind of feedback is allowed to stand, and then when it becomes actionable is when the game gets destroyed, because they're acting on subjective feedback of your typical maybe 20 players that are super loud on the forums and not really listening to any objective feedback, which would be comparable to a benchmark that they provided in the first place.
He did say that, Severlin did say that Swashbuckler is their current measure for melee.
Well, then every revamp they've done after that has exceeded Swashbucklers.
It happens. You coming, Steiner?
Yeah, I just had to get some new spell components.
I do have a Swashbuckler, and I do have a Rogue Assassin, and he far exceeds Swashbuckler DPS. I haven't looked into my Ranger yet. I do have a 2-weapon fighting Barbarian, and he by far exceeds my Swashbuckler DPS.
Well, he does say, so just for reference, what he says is the current measure of melee effectiveness is Swashbuckler. Classes like Bard and Paladin have good spells and strong class abilities. They can expect, if they build entirely towards melee, to deal out a good melee DPS. Barbarian, Rogue, and Ranger's basic class abilities aren't quite as strong, so characters built entirely towards melee will do a little more DPS. That's what they're kind of using as the benchmark, I think.
Yeah. My Barbarian also doesn't have to pause to heal. So if my Bard takes a couple shots to the chin, he has to like throw up a cocoon or throw up a maximized cure critical wounds, where the Barbarian just has to kill the mob. That's how he gets his hit points back.
I'm right behind you.
I have seen feedback that compares to what, it's more objective and it actually compares to something reasonable, but most of it is subjective, and a lot of it's just, I'm having too easy of a time, so the game needs to be buffed up. Or this is too hard, so characters need to be buffed up.
I'd say most of I don't have any real problems with the bulk of the changes. I mean, they've said several of them they were looking at, and other ones were bugs anyways, so. They've been talking about nerfing Holy Sword for a while.
See, purposely allowing bugs to exist just because of forum rioting, that's like already an error.
Yeah.
There was only one real successful forum riot that I can recall, and that was the one where they were going to take our free TRs away, and they had the whole bridge sit-in thing. Every other time, people have threatened to leave because, oh my god, my character is nerfed or whatever. And they're back on the forums complaining the next time around.
I don't know, the offer wall didn't go over very well.
That wasn't an in-game change, though. But yeah, the offer wall was something they basically had to reverse within like a few days of putting up. But I'm talking about like in-game balance style changes.
I'm trying to remember what the sit-in was for.
They were going to take the ability to pay tokens
change
for PRs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And make us have to earn them through comms just like you would for an epic TR or whatever.
I would have been fine with that if the numbers were correct. I do think it's kind of annoying to have two different systems for different types of reincarnation.
Every single time this game has come out with a new pack, it's like there's a new currency of progress.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you end up having to pay that new currency of progress in order to get whatever's from that pack and only what's from that pack. Like this pack here, I can get runes. I can't use them for anything else. They sit in my bag, or I'll destroy them.
Yeah, I mean that's been a point of complaint for me for a while of having too many different systems for acquiring stuff.
I can go play another crappy MMO that sucks as far as playstyle compared to DDO. But when you look at their crafting systems, it's like their ingredients.
Crafting system in this game is terrible. I mean,
Every single thing you can make in the game is made out of the same ingredients. And the ingredients have always been the same since launch.
I think there's a place for some different ingredients, but when you're talking about systems that are across the entirety of the game, that's where you really starts to break down.
Yeah.
Like
I really like
there-
the crafting system in Lotro. Just like the base crafting system. I'm not entirely sold on like their legendary item system yet, but just like the basic I need to make some gear, you know, whether it's a weapon or an armor or some kind of accessory. You know, you level that levels up in your field as your character levels up. And it's the same skill to get, you know, whatever ingredients you need, just applied to a different area of the game to get the higher level ingredient.
If you want crafting done right, go play Neverwinter. The game itself is like a single-player game. It sucks balls. You'll probably have a terrible time if you try to measure it up against DDO as far as playstyle is concerned. But when you look at the way that their crafting works, I'm just like, dude, if I could have this game's play and that game's crafting, he's spot on.
So crafting's also an afterthought in this game. In games like Lotro, they built the game to have a good crafting system.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Crafting's not fun, really, so...
See, in DDO, you have to level up with basically self-inducing carpal tunnel syndrome.
Yep.
At least
And a lot of other MMOs are like that, but in Neverwinter, you're like a manager. It's like, I'm not going to level my sewing skills. I'm gonna gain enough reputation to hire people to sew crap for me. And then they're going to level up, and I'm going to tell them to do tasks, and they're going to have a time associated with that. So if I have a sewer in my inventory, I can make him sew robes for me, but then I can't make him do that again for like another couple of hours because he's still on that project. And when that project completes, he gets the XP and he levels up. But I can be playing the game during the time that he's doing that stuff. It's not me sitting in some crafting hall somewhere for forever. Hours and hours and hours on end. Getting tendinitis trying to level up a crafting character. It's me saying, hey, you, go make this robe. And 20 minutes later, he's done making it, and I get the XP, and then I can send him off on some other crazy task. What's DD?
Dimension Door.
Oh. Oh, yeah, so we can go speak to What's-Her-Face right at the zone. The Sork doesn't have Dimension Door? Come on!
You probably should know what
Permadeath
means.
Sorcerer. You got to be able to hit that evac button every once in a while.
That's okay.
guessing
Should we go through the village?
Village?
Or walk back. Oh, hey, there we
Wait.
go.
Let's just take the DD.
So, Steiner, did you hear what we did a couple weeks ago without you?
Invaders?
Yeah.
Without a
That's okay.
active cleric to take the negative levels off.
Yep. And we rocked it.
I'll just respect them. I'll get rid of restoration, greater restoration, unyielding sovereignty.
I'd just like to point out that when I said let's go run invaders, everyone was going, oh no, invaders, oh my gosh, we're all going to die, why are we doing invaders? And now it's, yeah, did you see how we rocked invaders?
Yeah, did you see how many Permadeath corpses were in Invaders?
Yeah.
We passed them up on the way to the chest.
Yeah, I was freaking stunned how easy it was for us to do. Well, not say easy, that was a challenge, but fairly easy for us to do.
I don't think anybody died. Let's put it that way.
I did. I died early when I tried. Yeah, I went after a couple beholders and some Icelanders popped out. They were hidden. They were sneaking.
Where is this guy? Way back there? All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked at most of those changes, and they're all stuff that they said that they were looking at doing.
The
Or
armor
they've
proficiency thing
pointed
kind of
out.
caught me off guard.
I'm not overly surprised by that. It's been
Well,
something that the Well, are you talking about that you're not supposed to get PRR or MMR if you're not proficient?
No,
with your armor?
those new armor feats or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really read them in detail. But,
Well, you have to be a fighter, and you have to be wearing heavy armor for them.
Yeah.
I like the design of the feats. I like that you can take any one you want. It's not a chain. But like they're taking what, like 6 melee power out of 2-weapon fighting.
That's fine.
I mean, that's what those numbers are there for. Was for balancing and for tweaking, right? Like
Yes.
that was the intent
Yeah.
for them to have them there.
Yes.
So, I thought it was amusing that several people were really going to town over that. Like, but that's the balancing mechanism that they put in. And when has 2-weapon fighting ever not been the king of DPS, anyways?
I mean, 2-weapon fighting was the single biggest source of lag for the longest time.
I don't know if it's the single biggest, but
Well, it's the whole
do it back
physics
here.
check thing.
you know, you guys all have this feat called Spell
Dismiss Charm.
Yeah.
We can use it on each other's charms? Because I can guarantee you I
thought
didn't
so.
charm that thing.
Maybe not.
I think the only person that can use it is the person that did the charming.
Yeah. Well, you can run past it anyways, so.
I bet you it's a sorcerer because he's the only one that can't hear us right now.
Oh, pea puddle.
Save the dwarf. Wait, is it save the dwarf or heal the dwarf? I don't
I'm
remember.
fine with either one. I'm not picky as long as the hit point stream is coming in.
I do like the idea of having double shot wrap. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. No, and I guess range probably did need that. If you discount like the many shot.
Well, if the changes are going to
10,000 SAR.
happen, they're going to be buffs to double shot rather than their own entities. And if they didn't have double shot wrap, there'd be no point in making some of those builds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I can already make a ranger that has 50, somewhere between 50 and 60% double shot.
Right when the new pass came out, not the new Silver Arcane Archer, but when they redid Deepwood, Stalker, and Tempest, I got my resting double shot on my ranger into the 70s. Because I had the capstone from Arcane Archer plus the tier 5 from Deepwood Sniper, which was 40% right there. But then I ended up switching from Arcane Archer's capstone to the Deepwood capstone on the grounds that it was 20% melee power, or 20% range power, plus melee power and energy, positive energy, and some sneak attack. And the unlimited range on sneak attack damage and
And
point-blank
point-blank shot. Yep.
I figured that all things being equal, 20% double shot, 20% melee power, while not a straight comparison as far as the arrow itself is concerned, is essentially 20% extra damage either way you look at it. So, gotta say though, Ranger feels a lot more powerful than he used to.
Are you playing straight Arcane Archer then?
No, he's mostly Deepwood now.
But is he
He
ranged?
had been, yeah, he's ranged. He's a bow.
So that's how I was always playing mine. I like the big numbers on the single and double shots.
I'm finding that I enjoy. The headshot more than Slayer arrow.
Yeah, there's stuff like that, and then there's also boss DPS with your scaling to 25% rather than 15%. Trying to think of what it's called now. Your regular precise shot feat.
Oh, the archer's focus.
Yeah.
I don't use that often though. 'Cause I'm almost always an improved precise shot, but yeah, there's certainly if you're
Heavy draw.
yeah, that's nice.
That kind of stuff all adds that damage. Wow, look at that.
Something shiny.
Who uses bolts? There you go.
It's probably a paladin item, but we don't have one here with us.
What, the ring?
Yeah.
Crown of Wizardry 6 with a colorless slot on it. Level 13.
That's not bad. Ooh, hey, a middle lane weapon.
Anybody?
Just Wizardry 6. It could come in handy, but I got my devotion item in there right now.
I can take it. I don't even
You
know
get a
if I
better
have a
devotion
wizard item anywhere. Oh, I have a
And you
necklace.
And you're still looking for non-metal armor, right?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that. It's still a little bit of a pain point. Whatever the Minotaur one is, what's the name of that? Framework.
We should kill every last Minotaur.
A lot of Minotaurs.
Take a
I
half an
think
hour.
we
to
should
do
kill
10
something that
quests.
isn't a Minotaur for a change.
I have health plus 6 gloves if anybody wants them.
Stand by.
They're cursed.
Cursed for what?
I got false life gloves in there right now.
Penalty to wisdom.
That might not
No,
be
thank
so
you.
bad.
I got cursed gloves of strength with a colorless slot.
Charisma 5 goggles with a colorless and a yellow slot on them. Cold iron. I was kind of looking for that earlier.
Who do we talk to? This dude?
Yeah.
Send me to Doris.
Send me to Doris.
I'm looking forward to the new Arcane Archer stuff too. +1 to critical threat rank or threat multiplier instead of 5% double strike. I'll take that. Why did I do that? I don't want the wand.
Why are you giving me the wand?
'Cause I can't use it. I'm in wolf form.
I have to create a whole new hotbar for it.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
I can even find it in my inventory now. You have to remind me to use it, though.
Just use it on the first minotaurs we see. And put it away. That's all you gotta do.
Or I could just destruct them.
Yeah, just stone them. Get it over with. These guys right here. Just stone one of them and you're done with the wand.
Alright.
Come, slay minotaurs. You know, when you think about it, this is one of those quests that, as heroes, you really kind of have to question that we're doing this. Because we're really going into a town and we're going to massacre them.
And blame it on somebody else.
Yeah.
So they don't join them up for the war. Mother of God.
What?
Alright.
Now I just realized the one has 7 charges on it, if you look at the description, but it only had 5.
Yeah. I only ever used one, so... where am I facing? I'm gonna go back up the Dwarven duo over here. Remnants over here. There's a chest in the pit over here too.
I can't get back up to where you guys are.
Oh, got no jumping.
Game is fucking super laggy right now.
Yeah, really?
It has been for me since we started.
There's something's up with the display that just isn't right. They keep updating all this DirectX crap, and it's like, come on.
I never turned on DirectX 10, or whatever it was.
When I get a moment, I'll have to check that out.
What, turning it off?
I don't know what my setting is right now.
I had this thing happen the other day. It happens every once in a while where like,
3 negative levels.
completely reset my my videos and audio settings. It's like it's back in full screen, tiny mode. And so I had to like find the right Windows setting and turn all the audio down. I think I should turn it down too far. There's the loot. Skunk's asking us for thoughts on the balance post. You missed it. We talked about it for probably 20 minutes already.
The short of it is, it's not as bad as it seems. There's just a lot of people complaining.
We're mostly indifferent to. We don't really have a problem with most of anything.
How does that change anything, by the way?
What's that?
Not mostly indifferent, but there's a lot of complaining.
Oh. Lots of other people complaining.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised there hasn't been any dev troll in this game yet.
Well, where's everybody at?
The main door.
By the big epic battle that's happening. There's tons and
Save
tons
the
and
dwarf.
tons of minotaurs.
Where's the dwarf?
17 hit points, boy!
No.
Oh.
Did you run off to?
That's
Run
a good
off,
question.
dude.
I couldn't find him.
There's like 3 other people here.
Yeah, but I was
I
by
see
the
it.
boss fight.
I see a ton of monsters here, but none
Where
of
did I
us.
run off to? I can see 2 dots within like an inch of me on the map. Come on.
Wow, I just got knocked right off the bridge.
Where did you guys run off to? I'm right behind you. Ah!
No, you're like way across the bridge. I don't know. what
Oh,
you're talking about.
please, way across the bridge. It totally smacks of effort to run across this bridge.
I was playing with my audio
I will
settings.
do. There's like 30 minotaurs out here, and you're like, is this volume correct? Is this volume correct?
So,
You don't need help.
any
yeah.
chance of getting this gate open?
Nope, no way in hell. Where's the lever?
Oh well, I'll just wait here then.
I'm sure there's a lever around here somewhere.
Oh, I can see it. It is on the other side.
Hey, more minotaurs.
It's right here. Isn't there another one?
I don't know. I'm playing
Yeah,
stuff
it's
now.
on the other side.
Don't tell me they gotta be pulled at the same time.
I don't think so.
They just both have to be pulled.
It's one of those gates.
That one's okay.
Is there a chest somewhere around here?
I don't think so.
Might be.
I saw the name.
Yeah, that's
tag.
one over by the bridge.
Ah, there it is. We had a minotaurs to kill yet?
That happened when you were screwing with your audio.
Hey, I came over and helped kill the minotaurs. I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, you gotta make sure somebody dies.
Well, you know what they say, the slaughter of minotaurs must go on.
What?
Who named that bridge? Kisses Bridge? See, when you were saying that I was right behind you, this is where I was.
No way.
Way over here.
Other way. Well, maybe you were, but there were other people like blue dots that were north of me on the map. They looked like they were almost in the same location.
The orc is a champion.
Oh, great.
So where we find them up in here?
I usually fight them out here, but we can go in there if you like. It sounds like something we do.
I am crowd controlled.
Nice.
Apparently, I'm not pissed off enough if I'm making failed build saves. This guy's got 6,000 hit points.
Ouch. Jeez.
I can't see you because you're hiding down below.
Hiding, he says.
I think the cleric's like hiding in the back or something because he can't ever seem to find anybody.
I've been like right in the middle, so I could try to find everybody, and you decide to. Oh, you got 2 hit points below, so let me go run down the stairs and out of sight and around the corner.
Does anybody want the Tezra's sight? Or a Scepter of Fleshweaver? Oh,
Fleshweaver might be good.
that one's apparently not bound because it let me pick it up.
This item can't be contained. Oh, yeah, it can. This guy's over here crushing us while we're trying to loot. Here's another one of those things. Terraz's sight. I'll take it for the secret door clicky that I'll probably use twice between now and 20.
Who said anything about 20?
Well, you got your new build planned out already?
Absolutely.
We ballista ride. And I'm going to finish it.
It's just the 3 chests, right?
Sure.
Always feels like there's one more.
Element of surprise, it says.
Well, it's kind of not every day that you see a flying wolf.
Should have done it myself, Doris says, as I punch it in the mouth. Give me my loot.
I don't complete the optionals.
Optionals.
Yeah, they give you loot. Good news.
I should mention when we have a moment, if you have not yet done so, go post a comment for our 400th episode and enter to win prizes. There's points, a traveler's trunk, a really fancy book. 2 books, actually. Skaggy's got a poetry book as well. Lots of fun stuff. You have till this Friday, October 16th.
What are
Eyes
we
of Stone now?
What was it?
It's Eyes of Stone now?
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go sell some stuff real quick.
Time for us to go get stoned.
Shouldn't be able to get stoned.
I'm surprised they don't have a merchant in here yet.
I know, it's like the one place in the whole game that doesn't have one.
Surrounded by places with merchants.
Phoenix Tavern.
Yeah. Guess I'm fuller than I thought I was. Oh well.
Is this the one with the stupid pentagram puzzle?
No.
No.
That's
Well,
Siege
that's
Breaker.
the caps. That's no, it's not Siege Breaker.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I still have a screenshot from when like 5 of those puzzles spawned on top of each other,
Yeah.
and there was a whole bunch of little buttons that you could touch. I was like, yeah, we're getting the hell out of here.
It was just the end fight that was bugged, right?
Yeah. It
Which
lagged
one's
out
the
when
stone
mobs
then?
were spawning and spawned an entire new puzzle each and every time. So next thing you know, we have like 5 or 6 puzzles just piled on top of each other.
Oh, okay. This is one where we got to go in and unstone everybody, right?
Anybody got
Yeah.
the staff that has stone of flesh charges?
I do.
Because that works on these guys.
Not really a great person to have it though, because I can't use it while I'm in wolf form.
Well, give me here.
What?
What? Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Well, maybe it won't count as a wand. We'll see.
It counts as a regular clicky. You can't use that either.
That I can probably use. Just thinking it's in my hand, so I'm thinking wand.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But even as a clicky, you have to have it equipped. So
Well, that's not hard. It'd probably help if I had not my devotion item as a weapon. It might do more damage.
Like these guys right here.
Yeah, but it's only got 3 clickies. These guys are yahoos anyways.
Okay.
Anybody want a good hope?
Yeah.
it's the coin lords. They can afford new tables.
Realistically, we could probably buy them out of Lordsmarch. I kind of find it unlikely that the corn lords have as much money as some of the players do.
And they keep adventuring. If I had hundreds of thousands of plat, I'd be chilling.
Whoa!
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Clerical error.
Yeah. Please tell me there's some other way.
What, to raise you? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bring you back as a kobold.
You can find out what race you're going to be. Yeah.
Like I saw the trap and I was like jumping away.
You are a Yuanti. Oh, hey, there you go. You got +2 to wisdom. -2 to con, but that's not a terrible trade-off for a wizard or for a cleric. When in doubt, go left. What was that secret door clicky I found? I went left, and you guys all went the other way, didn't you?
You went left. Everybody else went right.
Hey, I found a secret door.
I have to put up some lost dog posters.
It hurts a little bit.
What, the fact that he called you a dog or the lost part?
A little of both. Oh man, I should have taken a picture of your soulstone. I forgot I haven't taken one yet.
Fail.
Yeah. That's okay, I'll bring the dog out. He's always good for a soulstone.
If I keep hopping over these things, you still might get the chance.
That is a champion demolitionist.
Where's my salve? All right.
Now you can save all the yahoos.
That you're supposed to save, you mean? Those guys that you just passed up and said whatever?
I didn't have the salve yet. Staff only has 3 clicks on it.
Whatever, they're just yahoos. I am too pissed off to...
You're in the wrong chat.
The guard.
Who's my mummy attacking?
Oh. I sense things.
It's the unbreakable desk.
What's the best kind of desk?
Because all those pesky adventurers just come into your house and just start breaking stuff. Just because they can.
Yep.
Why is the cooldown on this so ridiculously long?
To annoy you.
It is pretty long. That's why I don't usually free all the stone people.
Is that under UI settings? She'll cool down. It's 30 seconds.
Sounds about
It's
right.
way too long. Isn't greater command supposed to be like area effect?
Yeah.
Only getting one guy at a time.
You only cast it on one thing in the area.
Yeah, but if there's like 3 guys standing next to each other, it should hit all 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't think they were standing together there.
2 of them were.
Bonus loot.
Ooh, wanted to detect secret doors level 10.
Nice. Speaking of detect secret doors,
It's really a secret if we know it's there.
well, we only know it's there because of metagaming, right? Did we lose Chai? Got awful quiet.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
So, do you want the Gorgon docent, Mayan?
I would love it with something
Nice.
like the Gorgon armor.
I just got the armor myself.
Hey, is that armor, is it metal?
It sure as hell is.
Yes, it is.
Dang it.
Here's Wisdom 6 Goggles of Accuracy 2, level 13. Nobody? Wow.
I have Wisdom 6,
Alrighty then.
but thank you. Man, why is Gorgon armor metal? Come on, it's made out of an animal.
No, it's steel.
Why is it called Gorgon armor? Seems like it should be made
Because
out
it
of Gorgon
casts
hide.
Gorgon Breath 3
Yep.
times a day.
Mayan, I'll take it if you don't want it.
With a DC 17 Fortitude save that any mob at this level will probably make 95% of the time. Did I say that out loud? Why, yes. Yes, I did.
You just gotta use it on the right one, right? Get it on the arcane casters.
Yeah, when your favorite farming waterworks. I said that out loud, too.
Cobalt Remember Waterworks.
Fire elemental immune to ice. That's just a travesty.
Not immune, dude. You just got protection from cold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, when it's immune, it says immune. When it's protection from cold, it says 0 for the damage dice until it runs out.
Oh, were you actually getting immune?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's interesting.
Hey, Farva, what's that bar with the cheese sticks and the stuff all over the wall? Shenanigans?
Look how the statue's moving.
It's art.
Oh, I see what I did. I'm like, why in the hell am I moving so damn slow?
You turned off sprint boost.
Nope. There we go. That's right.
Did you put heavy armor on?
Weird, it's still running that slow even with a speed 6 item. Is it bugged?
Oh.
Oh my God. Which door did you guys go out?
The one that goes outside?
You mean out of the two of them?
There's two?
Never mind. I'm on the opposite side of the fracking courtyard, you guys.
I went out the door that I always go out of. I usually invis through most of this quest, so...
Mm-hmm. You and everybody else. That was the other thing I thought was funny about all the game is too easy comments. Like, haven't you seen all the time trials and all the records and stuff they get posted? I was like, yeah. I watched the videos of people in Viz running past 95% of the quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Epic Elite quest is sure tough there, Bob.
It'd be interesting if...
Kill the boss mob and his one companion.
Interesting if for those time trials, if people started putting in, like, how fast they could do it with Conquest.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Where'd you guys all go?
We apparently went for the troll.
it should be a DPS race. How fast can you kill 100 mobs? Your awesome character uses invis clickies. My character uses invis clickies too. I didn't have to get triple completionist to do that though. I just had to get lucky on a Sharn end reward.
Dang, that's a
Hey,
big
this
club.
guy. He's compensating for something. Lots of hit points too. 6,200, 91.
Oh, my inventory slots are full.
Self.
God bless you.
To the refactory. All right.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Are we doing the secret entrance? I guess not.
Is this not the secret entrance?
No, it's back here.
I don't know if I know about the secret entrance.
Oh, then I went the pet.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I got a little too loosey with the commands and holy smites. Is there a shrine nearby?
Yeah, pretty nearby. There's one just before the gunfight.
Okay.
Alrighty. Uh-oh. Dwarf down.
Uh-oh. Yes, I am down.
You want to bring her over to the mirror?
Bring her over to my axe.
Yeah, that works too.
She can see her reflection.
Ooh, a rock splitter.
I got the fists. I'll hold on to that. Bam!
Lots of rock splitters. Well, thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We'll be back next week. We'll do some more shenanigans. We'll probably do the next Lordsmarch or something silly like that. I think I'm going to give up on finishing the sands. Do that next life. We'll take on the Demon Queen or something like that. Maybe we'll set our sights on Stormweaver. That'll be a goal. But thanks for watching.